anything but any of that. I'll do like just what my competitor needs to hear.
And welcome everybody to another exciting week of Tech Thursday. I am your host, Akeem Sanders, and we're here at the live location, broadcasting live in studio with us. We have Angelo, but before we get into Angelo, I just want to welcome you guys to Tech Thursday. Thank you guys for staying up with us. I want you guys to go ahead, like and share this page with your friends and family because we have a lot of exciting tech stuff to talk about tonight. I think we have some giveaways.
We do.
We do. So you guys want to, don't be hoggish. Share this. Share this video with your friends and your family so we all can participate and see exactly what we can win right before this Labor Day holiday that's scheduled for tomorrow. So without further ado, we're going to do something slightly different tonight. We're going to do a lightning round. And the lightning round consists of me asking our guests a few questions. How you feel with that?
I think I'm pretty good.
All right, cool. So first question. Question 1. Mac or PC?
I'm a Mac guy. I've always been a Mac guy, but I do enjoy using a PC occasionally. There's some things that you just can't do.
Hold on. Occasionally?
Occasionally.
What do you use at work?
I use both.
All right.
Predominantly for my work, I use a PC.
All right.
Anything else, I'm always on a Mac. Yeah.
All right. What is your name?
My name is Angelo Cartwright.
Angelo Cartwright. All right. What is your favorite food?
Oh, wow. I love to eat. I love to eat. I want to say everything. I don't have a specific favorite.
All right. I can help you with this. Chicken or pizza?
Oh, I love chicken. I love chicken. But when I go out, that's the last thing I order.
Chicken?
I don't order chicken when I go out.
You sound like mix up the count salad right now.
Because I want to experience different things.
Right.
So if I go out to a restaurant and it's something that's unfamiliar to me,
okay,
then I want to go ahead and try something that's different.
Okay.
So I can get chicken all the time.
Okay.
But if I had to choose between chicken and pizza, I'm going to choose chicken.
All right. Boy, I tell you. Let me give you the next tech question. So, fiber or copper?
Definitely fiber.
All right.
Definitely fiber.
All right.
All day.
Every
well.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm going to choose fiber.
You're going to do fiber.
Yeah.
All right. And so there we had it. That's the end of our lightning round. And we have Angelo. You got to know about him a little bit based on some of the questions that I asked. But tell us about yourself. Tell our listening audience about yourself.
Sure. Like I said earlier, my name is Angelo Cartwright. I've been here with Aliv for about 2 years.
Okay.
And I am responsible for network operations within the IT department. I'm the IT manager here.
Okay.
I've been working in IT a little over, or a little almost 20 years.
Okay.
And I know I look very, very young, but I've been doing it for a very long time, since I was a kid.
So no Red Bull?
No.
No coffee?
No. I'm just a regular go-at-it all the time. Yeah.
All right.
And, I love being here at Aliv. It's a very open and fun environment to be working in.
Sure. All right. So, I mean, what exactly do you do? I mean, you say you're a manager. How many persons do you manage in this and that?
So, on the IT team, we have about 16 people.
Sure.
And
continue to talk. I forgot to bring up the comments in the comment section.
Sure.
So, you guys, give me 1 minute. We live. This is what happens when you live. All kind of things happen. But continue to talk.
Yeah,
I
sure.
didn't be rude, but. If you guys have questions and comments, be sure to put it in the comment section so we can have Angelo or myself answer it. And now we get this opportunity to have two geeks all in one place, giving no free advice.
Right.
I can call you a geek, right?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So on the technology team, there are about 16 people, and it's split across 2 divisions, essentially. There are business analysts, and the business analysts are really focused in and around our business products. So anything to do with the My Aliv app, anything customer-facing. So purchasing plans over the app or the recharge platform, that's what the business analysts are focused on. And then we have the network team, and that's the team that I really fall into. The network team is responsible for network operations in and around the operations of Aliv. So in our stores, in our corporate offices, we're responsible for the online charging system, which is how we deal with our billing services, those types of things. So technically, the IT department is really at the core of Aliv's business.
Sure.
So, we like to say that we're the greatest department in Aliv.
I mean,
and that we are.
I'm about to say, because which company now would operate without an IT department?
None.
Okay.
Absolutely none of them.
So if anybody dare to challenge us,
yeah,
We take a break. Yeah.
We call it sick for
and see how things
operate. Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean, great stuff. We have a comment in the comment section. Somebody saying hola. Let's see who this is. Hola, hola, hola. Joanne Gibbs. Hola. Welcome.
Hi, Joanne.
Joanne, be sure to share this video. If you have any IT questions for live or any IT or any live questions, we have the man in charge, second in charge, right here live on Tech Thursdays. So don't be shy.
My boss is probably going to kill me. Yes, second in charge.
Second, right? Well, that's why I had to make that adjustment.
Right,
yeah.
And he's probably watching, right?
But you know the funny thing with this, right? Is when the boss away, and then the second in charge, then really you're in charge until he gets back.
Well,
yeah. All right. So we'll leave that alone.
Yeah.
All right. So I mean. You have another, Angelo, you have a lot of fans. We have another person. You get a lot of fans. Send. Jessica. Jessica, say hello, Mr. Cartwright.
Hello, Jessica. How are you?
Good. Thanks for joining, Jessica. So, I mean, we're here at Aliv. You guys have been around for 2 years.
Yes.
And you guys are the newest mobile company in the Bahamas. Mm-hmm. And how has that been like?
Oh, it's been a total roller coaster.
Sure.
Right? Because when we hit the ground running 2 years ago, it was non-stop. And one of the things our CAO likes to say, Damian Blackburn, he likes to say that we're legends.
Sure.
You know, what we were able to do in that short space of time is sheerly amazing, because we were able to put together a network in basically a few months.
Right.
And this is no easy task. You know, building a cellular network requires getting towers in place, fiber optics into those towers, testing, ensuring that you have calls between towers, between various locations. So this is not something that's straightforward. You know, it's not like, you know, building a network in your house.
Sure.
You're building a network in a country.
Right. Sure.
That's geographically dispersed.
Yes.
Right. So it was an amazing experience, you know, and we don't lack for fun activities here at Aliv. There's always something happening that's driving the business, that's new, that's exciting, that's innovative, and that's one of the things that I love about being here.
Great. All right, and I see we have a lot of products on the table. I don't know if our camera lady can demonstrate some of those products. Tell us about some of the products that we have on the table.
Sure.
Let me see if I can do this.
So that's not one of our products.
No. How do I look, guys? How do I look? How do I look? It says alive,
and it's good to be alive.
It's good to be alive.
Yes.
I mean, I always want to do this live on camera. Guys, how do I look? Do it suit me? Let me know. All right. Enough of me. Let's go back to the products.
So we have really several of our commercially available products, and I'm going to kind of start with the oldest product and work my way back to what we just would have launched a few weeks ago.
Sure.
So in our commercial line, we have the Sierra modems. And these are basically perfect for if you're doing a small operation that may be something like a taxi cab that wants to provide internet services in the vehicle, or a bus that may want to do that. So the GX450 is really the device that we're going to use. That's this guy here.
Okay.
And let's pull it out here. Sure. So the GX450 is perfect if you want to hotspot in a small environment, and it's built in a rugged way, so it's very durable, designed to be basically implemented in a vehicle.
Sure.
And then we have its big brother, the MP70, And the MP70 is really for larger type environments where you have more than 5 users. And we've seen these deployed in buses where we have about 30 passengers, and it works exceptionally well. We've done some testing in and around corporate VPNs so that we know that this will work and connect back into your corporate network. So if you need to secure it and do some other things with it, it's perfect for that.
Sure.
And then just below all of that is a Cisco device, and this is basically a multi-home device, so you can have an LTE connection that supports fiber optics as well. So you have hanging off the edge here some rabbit ears, which are for the LTE network. On the back of it, you have several copper ports that feed into your corporate network.
Sure.
And then we can also support WAN via fiber optics as well as copper.
Sure.
So if you have a Cable Bahamas connection, you can plug it into this and you have a fully redundant solution essentially.
Makes sense.
And then we have the Soho unit, and this is really designed for the small office, home office.
Yeah.
We like to say that the more robust products are the ones that lead up to this.
Sure.
And this is just perfect for if you work in a little small environment in your house or something like that.
Okay.
And then the newest kid on the block is our push-to-talk devices. So you see there we have basically all the DNA of a PMR or LMR. LAN, mobile radio, digital mobile radio. Yeah, IT geeks like to use these little terms. Everyone wants to know what are you talking about? What is a PMR? Right. So a PMR is private mobile radio, which is essentially what you may be accustomed to with your two-way radio solutions now, where there's a tower sitting out somewhere, and you connect to that, and you're able to talk to your radio fleet one to the other, right? So what we did was we took all of that technology and roll it into our network.
Okay.
So basically we took that and we made that an IP platform.
Really?
And it sits and it rides on top of the best network here in the Bahamas.
Really?
You know, a lot of people may not know, but Aliv actually has 2 LTE networks built. Right? And this is what makes us so different from other providers.
Okay, hold on. I want to touch some on that.
Sure.
Hey, Ms. Brown, I mean, Mr. Carter, you just a fun.
Good night.
Right. So, what do you mean you have 2 LTE networks rolled out?
Yeah, so basically the conventional way to build cellular services is just to build a network and people get on that one network and they work fine.
Sure.
But what happens when you have things like congestion?
Right.
Right, so you're limited to that single
congestion
meaning congestion meaning when you have lots of people working in the network and eventually the network begins to slow down.
Right.
So it's kind of like pushing water through a pipe, right? So the more water you try to push through the pipe, the harder it eventually will be for it to get through the pipe, so it will eventually explode. So it's kind of the same thing. So
it's almost like traffic jam.
Exactly.
Big.
Right. So yeah, so the reason we built these 2 networks is so that we could offload people, depending on where they are, into other parts of the network where it becomes faster or performs better for them as they move around the network. So it allows us to be redundant and resilient and all those types of things.
Nice.
Yeah, so, getting back to the push-to-talk device, all of that means something in terms of push-to-talk, right? Because then that gives us the impression, or that gives us the belief that, hey, I'm working on something that I know will continue to work even if everything else around it fails. And that's very important if you're looking at using this as a critical service device.
Sure.
So, this device is rated for police operation and emergency services, essentially.
Okay. So, is this device also the push-to-talk?
That is also a push-to-talk device that we are in the process of testing.
Okay.
And what this does is it gives you much more functionality in terms of screen size, in terms of its ability to function, etc. Because you have a much larger screen, but all of the same functionality that exists in this smaller unit also exists there.
Got you.
So on that unit, you have an IR scanner. You have the ability to do charging. It's IP68. That's IP68, which means it's dust and water resistant. So these products are really designed to replace the existing networks that you may have.
Okay.
You know, so gone are the days now where you would have been building towers to accommodate these digital trunking services, essentially, because now Aliv has undertaken all of that investment for you.
Okay, so how easy is it for an entrepreneur to get their hands on these devices?
Oh, it's super easy. They can call into the office. They can contact us via the bealive.com website.
Okay.
And we can have one of our business solutions persons help them with getting rolled out onto this. And certainly they can reach us at 817-2677 or 817-2537. And you know, our team is a phenomenal team. You know, we roll in bunches.
Right.
Right. So if you decide you wanted to do push to talk, we would come out to you. We would do a demo for you. And we could even set you up with a pilot with a few devices so you can actually see how the service works.
For free?
For free.
Which company do you guys know would allow you to test a product in the Bahamas for free?
I can't think of any.
My Lord. My Lord. It's good to be alive.
It is. It is.
My Lord.
And, you know, we just brought this new slogan in, we believe in best.
Right.
And this is exactly what Push to Talk embodies. It's best in breed technology.
Yes.
And it's just a phenomenal experience. I remember the first time I actually used this product. It was actually on a call between myself and an engineer in London.
Really?
Yes.
So that means that had zero cost, overhead cost.
Zero. Well,
other than
there's a roaming aspect of it, but there's actually an application that partners with Push to Talk and the Push to Talk device. So if you're on wireless on your corporate network, there are no additional charges if you're out of country. So if you take this application to Europe or to America, Canada, wherever it is, as long as you have wireless access, you can talk back into your network. So this is great for, you know, when you have disaster situations.
Yes.
Perfect.
And I mean, as of tomorrow, for the Bahamas, it launches officially the hurricane season.
Yeah.
Wow. And so this is another great product that will aid in the communications between the various agencies and this, that, next thing.
Yes.
And even family members.
Exactly.
Wow. This is exciting. I mean, well, you know, Science Consultants, we do product reviews and this and next thing. So you guys stay tuned for that. We're going to do a product review where we test the Push to Talk and we give a full Science approved or Science disapproved approval on these. But I'm sure listening to some of the features and some of the things that we're able to do, it sounds like it's going to be Science approved. But we will have the final say.
I can tell you that we have about 300 devices right now in pilot.
300?
A little over 300 devices, and suffice it to say, we're moving this product. So we have devices testing in Grand Bahama.
Okay.
Obviously here in New Providence.
Sure.
We've done testing in Eleuthera, in Zuma. Our CAO is down in Cat Island launching the Cat Island store.
Right.
And we actually did some testing in Cat Island.
Wow.
So.
All right. And so Robert says, very proud of you, Angelo. Dad.
Yeah, that's my dad.
All right, hey, Dad. my Lord, when your daddy is able now to use social media.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that means that oh, man, that is powerful. You know, I have a father, right? And, oh, man, every other day, Akeem, should I do this? Akeem, should I do that?
Yeah.
Akeem, this message came up. What should I do in this and next thing? And, I mean, it's just amazing that the earlier generation. They're afraid, but then they're not afraid because now they want to dabble and understand exactly what's happening.
Well, I can say my dad is well advanced. He's technical in nature, right? So I get a lot of what I do from him, right? He brought me into technology.
Got you.
And this started a very long time ago. I think I was maybe 10 or 11. I remember they were doing computerization at the Anglican schools. And he and a friend were working on that project, and they brought me along, basically. And, you know, I really had a knack for it, so I picked it up rather quickly.
Right.
So they were like, yeah, this is what you do.
Right.
We're connecting New Providence to Grand Bahama to move grades between the Central Education Authority and Freeport High. It was very, very interesting. So now people are kind of starting to see why I've been doing it for so long.
Got you. Hey, Michael, what's up? Thanks for tuning in, man. Do be sure to share this video. And we are at Aliv, and we are doing a giveaway tonight. So do not leave the stream until you guys participate in.
That's right.
In the giveaway, you know.
Right.
But that's very exciting, man. And the way that technology is going, if you're not a part of technology, you'll be
left behind. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. I thought the producer was saying something. So I mean. So any one of these devices, technically speaking, if an entrepreneur or some business solution want to have a theory and they want to, and you have a solution, they could test it before they actually go ahead and roll it out.
Absolutely.
With zero headaches.
Absolutely. And I mean, even if you encounter headaches, Aliv believes that we shouldn't put a product out to a customer.
Sure.
Unless we're willing to go along with that product.
Sure.
So one of the things that we do, if you encounter a problem, we sit with you, we work with you to resolve whatever challenges you may face.
Sure.
So, you know, we've seen these devices roll out of here, and customers have no problems at all.
Right.
And we've seen things roll out, and then they may have their minor issues, but we don't believe in leaving our customers in a lurch.
So it's almost like a partnership type.
Absolutely.
Family
type. It is very much that. That's the overriding philosophy here at Aliv. You know, and our CAO believes very strongly in ensuring that we have happy customers.
Yes.
So we have very stringent QA processes. So within a store, let's say you walked into a store and you purchased a device, he wants to ensure that when you walk out of the store, every single part of that product that we would have sold you works. And that's super important to differentiate us from anybody else that's in the market.
Sure. So, being a tech show geared towards businesses, which off the shelf would be the best solution for a small business to start off with? And nothing complicated, just a basic checking emails, updating your social media, this, that, next thing. Nothing overcomplicated. Which do you think?
If you're relatively small,
right.
Maybe working from home, we have our Soho product, and it's geared just towards that type of atmosphere, where you have maybe 3 to 5 users that want to connect and browse. And browse the internet. But if you're looking at a small enterprise, we certainly want to showcase the Sierra device as well.
So a small enterprise, let's say about 10, 15 persons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. This GX450 would work perfectly for that.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically the DNA of this device is you have LTE connections on the back of it with an Ethernet connection. So if you attach a small hub or a switch on to the end of that, you can power a small network. And then it comes with Wi-Fi built into it.
Okay.
So we know that there are quite a few locations that may not have cable or even telephone services yet. Maybe in far out areas, you can grab one of these devices or one of the Soho devices and get online and function perfectly fine. You know, the download and upload speeds are comparable to having maybe a cable or a DSL modem. It is perfect. And, you know, when we open stores, one of the things we love to do is get out there and show people, here's what the performance looks like.
Sure.
So, you know, one of the things that we just did recently in and around like the mall, Atlantis, and a few other places is we're doing link aggregation.
Okay.
So essentially what that means is, whereas you may be used to getting the average 30 megs up and down,
yes,
you can get up to 100 megs up and down across your LT. across your LT.
Bring me the speed. Bring me the speed. People in Lebensstrom, what they're saying is speed. Yeah. Speed.
Yeah, and
hey, tomorrow, thanks for joining, man. Thank you.
Thank you, tomorrow.
All right.
Yeah, so, you know, these are the things that people have asked for.
Hold on. Which areas could I test this out? Because
definitely
tomorrow's a holiday, and I have nothing planned. I have nothing planned. I say my wife has something planned. let me just say that. I don't have anything planned. So where can I go and experience this?
So definitely in Atlantis right now. We have...
That's $2 to go over the bridge, man.
$2 to go.
All right.
We have the mall. We're looking at rolling out some other locations.
No,
but definitely in the mall, definitely in the Atlantis areas. We definitely have the aggregation.
Go to the mall, Lou.
Oh, man. I need you to go to Atlantis, so your wife is going to enjoy.
All right, you're
right.
A day pass. All right. So Atlantis is, it seems like I'm going to Atlantis to test out this link aggregation. Boy, the things I want to do for speed, eh?
That is what it is all about today, indeed. Performance, right?
Indeed.
And you know, people want to watch movies.
Yes.
And this really speaks to the Internet of Things.
Yes.
This is where we're moving,
yes.
Technically. So
but, I mean, we live streaming.
Exactly.
Live, right.
You know, it's less sitting in the front of your television. It's going to be more about mobility than anything else.
Yeah.
So you see these devices, they started to shrink in size. Now they're starting to grow in size again. And it's really to accommodate what people are doing now. It's just the way technology is evolving.
Sure.
And the thing is that technology changes so much.
Yes.
It's like every day there's something new.
Yes.
And Aliv is about being on the cutting edge of the business, basically.
All right. Guys, if you have guys, ladies, if you have any questions for us, please put it in the comment section, and we will be sure to answer it live here on Aliv during Tech Thursday. We have all the expertise, I feel, in this room to answer whatever questions you guys have to ask. So don't be shy. Don't just watch us interact. We want this interaction to happen between you and us, and so we can have a better interaction. But speed is a must. 100 megs.
Yes.
Woo-wee.
Yes.
All right. So again, if you guys have if you guys need any information, let us know, and we'll be sure to ask the experts and get the information to you guys live. All right. So, I mean, what else is alive? I don't want to get you in trouble with discussing top secret stuff, right? But what else can the Bahamian populace look forward to? Because I think you guys have made a stamp in the Bahamian market. You guys have let us know that you guys are here, you guys are not going nowhere, and you guys are standing behind your product.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
And you guys bring in a new level of engagement and customer experience and all that to the Bahamian people. But are there any other products that we could talk about now that you guys are looking to do, or we'll have to come back on another Tech Thursday
I don't want to let any cats out of the bag, but one of the things that you know we're very strong in terms of here at Aliv is innovation.
Yes.
And we really want to take this business and we want to turn it on top of its head. And we want people to think about technology from a mobile perspective very differently.
Sure.
But combined with that, we also want to give people what they deserve.
Yes.
What they've been asking for.
Yes.
And you would see that we have progressively evolved the things that we're doing in terms of the business.
Sure.
And, you know, we just launched something that really takes care of our loyal customers.
Okay.
And right behind us, you see it, it says The List.
Yes.
What is The List? What is it all about, right? The list is about people
Is it a shopping list?
yeah. It's a shopping list. It can be, actually.
Okay.
What The List is, basically, is a rewards program.
Okay.
And essentially, it rewards our customers for being loyal to us. So, you know, purchasing plans and topping up regularly, you know, those types of things. And it really gives our customers something back.
Sure. Let's put a pin in that right quick. I'll be coming back to this. Sherelle is asking, good night, any products for education?
Oh, absolutely. So basically all of our business line of products in terms of the Sierra modems, that gives you internet access. See these guys here? The Cisco devices, even to some extent a Soho. If you want to provide internet access to your classroom, we're looking at doing things like that.
Sure.
We've done things like small user groups or closed user groups for schools. Basically what that means is that all the users within that plan, as opposed to paying every single time they called each other, that call would be free. So essentially we've introduced that to several schools, and we've gotten a great response from it.
Sure.
And people recognize savings. It also drives people to use that technology more.
Sure.
Because the more it's in your hand, the more it's available to you, the more that we're going to want you to use it. And that's really what Aliv is about, driving technology, and particularly in education. We're working on a project in Long Island. Again, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag.
Right.
But we're going to be doing some things in the Southern Island, and it's going to be focused on the schools.
Okay. All right, so Sherelle, you know exactly, there are some products in mind for education, but if you have something specific that you're looking for education, let us know right now in the comment section, and let's see if we can get Angelo answer that. But on education, you know, Tech Thursdays, we're here to educate the behavioral persons on technology, the different lingos, the different reviews of products, services, and this and next thing that's catered to technology.
Yeah.
And another thing, and what we are now doing, or we launched, I think it was last month, is Tech Trivia.
Okay.
But this month we decided to change the name because a lot of persons like, oh, I'm not going to play this trivia because there's a lot of
too tacky.
Yeah, but it's not tacky, right? And so this week Saturday we're going to the show is going to called Beat the Clock.
Okay.
And so you have true or false questions based on technology, and you have multiple choice questions based on technology, and it's timed. You have 10 seconds to read the question and then to select an answer. And after every question, you now see exactly where you place, because now you're competing against other persons.
Right.
Yeah, and so it's live, very interactive and all that. And so 6:30 Saturday, we're doing Beat the Clock. And there is prizes given out for that, for whoever gets the highest score for Beat the Clock. You know, funny thing is, last week, not last week, week before last, when we did the demo,